Okay. Now, I don't know if whoever asked this was trying to side eye me. What do you mean by that? And he is holding you up. I'm in his hand. But anyway, how can I lose when I'm already chose? Like, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla, and today I'm reintroducing myself. As y'all can see, I answered my Instagram followers NGLs, and this was my first time doing them. Instead of Instagram like questions, I did the NGLs to because I wanted to make sure enough questions for the video. I feel like people are more comfortable like asking if it's anonymous. And y'all asked some really good questions. Lucky I would follow up with some of you if I knew who it was. So there's kind of like a bittersweet up and down side to it. But I wrote them down on my handy dandy iPad so that I could like put them in a sensible order almost. Yeah, the order of the video, I'm gonna introduce myself so we can get to know each other. Well, you guys can get to know me a little bit better. What I'm doing now, so on and so forth, where I've been, because some of you guys know I started this channel during the pandemic, but I'll get into that. I'm gonna do like that as section 1. Section 2 will be my favorites. Section 3 will be being a Christian on campus. 4 will be like YouTube content questions. And then 5, and last but not least, are like questions I feel like y'all would consider spicy. I mean, those are like the juicy ones I put to last. It's nothing crazy, y'all, so don't think I'm about to be on here spilling no real business, but a little tea gets answered. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you stay to the end of the video, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I love chatting with you guys, even just small comments, and my DMs are always open if you have any further questions on Instagram. But without any further ado, let's get into it. All right, so section 1, introduce myself and where I've been. So I started this channel back in the nick of the pandemic, when everyone was picking up a hobby, when everyone was, you know, doing a little something different. And I had about 4 videos posted, and I quickly fell off because I had restarted school. During that time, I actually took time off from school as a whole. So I took a semester off, and so that was just a different time in my life, y'all. But yes, I'm back, and I'm just doing it for fun this time around. We'll get into that later. But so right now I'm a senior at Rutgers University, New Brunswick. I am majoring and graduating with my BA in biological sciences. Yes, I'm a scientist, y'all. If I'm looking down, I'm looking at this. Don't worry, don't mind that. I'm gonna try to zone into y'all. But yeah, I'm vice president of MAPS, which is Minority Association of Pre-Health Students here, and I'm also treasurer for another organization called the United Black Council. I've been on that e-board since my freshman year. That's what I'm doing here on campus. And then I also work right now as a medical assistant at a cardiology office. So I'm booked and busy, y'all. I'm trying to get my life right, and it's coming along. All right, so some of that was kind of someone's question, but I'm gonna get into like the list now. All right, so we're gonna start with number 1 now. Plans after graduation. So right now I'm gonna take a gap year because I am pre-med, but I have not done my MCAT. Like, the rest of my application is pretty much done. I just have to take MCAT, and honestly I want to take care of myself in this whole pre-med journey, so I'm not in a rush. Like I said, I have a job. And yeah, I'm just focusing on, yes, getting to my career, but right now after graduation, I'm going to be taking that break from being in school for the moment. So that kind of goes into someone else's question of goals for your future. I want to become a physician. Right now, my interests are like dermatology, but also neonatology. But honestly, y'all, I don't know, because the office I work at now kind of like makes me interested in cardio, and he's an internal medicine. He's like a family, he does internal medicine as well. So my hands-on experience there gives me like more than just cardio, I guess. I don't know how to explain that, but if who knows, by the time I get to med school, my mind could change, but that's my goal, career wise. And then life wise, just continue like getting closer with God, making sure I'm obedient in my calling, whatever he places on my heart. I just want to make sure I follow through with that. And yeah, family wise, one day, God willing, have a little cute little family, but that's down the road, y'all. No time soon. Not having no kids yet, y'all. I'm officially an auntie, so we're good. We're good on that note. And then, so actually, okay, I should have put the other one. The next question was kind of career goals. I answered that. And someone said my dream house. So I want something modern with a lot of like storage space. If y'all know, but also cozy vibes. And I actually painted this picture. I'm gonna insert it. This is the painting I was telling you guys about. So if you see, like, it has orange and greens in it. So that kind of was our inspiration for our color scheme. But the color, I'm just trying to show y'all the color. So this chair is usually here, but because I thought I was gonna film there, that's why it's there. But anyway, the colorway is what I'm trying to say to y'all. This green, and then like we did couch covers, obviously, this backdrop, and then this as well. And we like decorated our apartment based on those colors, our living room. So kind of want to do that. I can paint. I should get into it more. But yeah, I like how we picked that art piece, and then the colors for the rest of the scheme kind of came together. So that's what I hope to do in the future with my house. But yeah. Okay, question number 2. I encompass all that into number 1. So question number 2, how do you balance school, work, and social life? So I would say definitely boundaries and priorities. Yes, I will write out a schedule for myself, like weekly, or like I try at least, but also like having grace for myself, and also like my busy schedule. I am a senior here at Rutgers, so like my class schedule is not the same every day as like it was in high school, when you're going to school for 7 hours a day doing sports and then coming home. No, every day looks different. So just having boundaries in terms of like setting time aside for this is going to be that time. So for example, I might have time for schoolwork, time for relaxing, and time for, I don't know, friends. It just it depends on the week, but also just learning myself. I know that I used to very much be like only in my books. Like I didn't have any time for any type of social life to an extent, but I've come a long way, y'all. Let's get back to it. So I work 2 to 3 days a week depending on when my office is open, and those days I work all day. So those days I don't necessarily do a whole lot of schoolwork. But then I also have, like today's Wednesday, I don't have class or actual work. So I make sure that on today, Wednesday, I'm getting things done. I'm running my errands, I'm getting my schoolwork done, I'm setting myself up so that at the end of the week when I work Thursday, Friday, I'm not drowning. You know what I'm saying? So tips, I guess, scheduling, setting boundaries. You might have to say no to some things, but also have grace on yourself. Be proactive so that you do have time to go spend with friends, have dinner. Tonight, me and my friends, we literally had a ceremony that we went to for the women's college, and then we went out to eat. But I felt okay going out to eat late because I knew my weekly schedule ahead of time. I hope that answers. I can get into that later, but if that's confusing, I'll try to get better on that. Question 3, what do I want to be most known for? Definitely just my character, being a light towards others, and just being a positive reflection of Christ. It's very simple. It sounds very simple, but a lot goes into that. It sounds cliche, but it's a real thing, guys. Like, people may misunderstand you, but as long as you know who you are, as long as I know who I am, I'm good, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. But in terms of other people knowing me, just being a light, if that makes sense. All right, we're on to section number 2. So my favorites. The question is, what is my favorite type of music? I'm slowly fading out of secular music, but I do have a thing for like throwback music, so 90s and early 2000s. That's just like nostalgic for me because I feel like that's kind of what I grew up on. And R&B, the vibe is just there, like, but at the right time. You don't always want to be in your bag, if you know what I mean. So yeah, to answer your question, okay, my favorite things to do. It's hard for me to name favorites, y'all, so bear with me, but I love outdoor activities. So whether that be like going to the beach, I love the beach, y'all. This summer, if you want to go to a beach, please hit me up and we're gonna make a trip. The beach, I love hiking, doing obstacle courses. I'm all for the getting down and dirty. The outdoor activities, that's my favorite. My favorite aspect about me, I guess, my resilience, I would say. That's been my answer for a long time, but it's very true. Like, life has thrown a lot of things at me, and with the help of God, of course, like, I've been able to bounce back. Like, I'm able to persevere. That's really a beautiful thing. Like, I've been really down and out before, but I'm doing so much better now. And you know, life's gonna have ups and downs, so it's just making sure that you don't ever stay down low on us as well as people. So yes, our circumstances happen to us, but it's up to us to make sure we're doing the right thing mentally, physically, spiritually, to get us out of that season. Another question was, what is my favorite Bible verse? Okay, so it's hard for me to name that, but one that honestly resonates with me in the season now is Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand. All in all, it's important for us to remember that God is with us in all times, and as long as he's your rock, like, you're going to be able to get through whatever season it is. We have to keep our mindset on the fact that he's not about to dismay you. He's not about to just let you go, but it's up to us to seek him and seek what he wants to get out of that season. Because yes, like, oh, all things will be made for his good, but it's just like, make sure you're learning the lesson, if that makes sense, y'all. But this verse is especially encouraging because you may feel lonely at times, or you may feel like things are just not going your way, but at the end of the day, God is with you and he is holding you up. I'm in his hand. Like, how can I lose when I'm already chose? Like, anyway, that kind of leads me into section 3. But someone asked a really good question: do I find it hard being Christian on campus? And I would say no. Thankfully, early on my freshman year, I was introduced to my A-Life family. So back in fall 2019, I first started attending, and I've stuck it through, y'all. You'll probably see me posting about them like every once in a while. That community helps me keep accountable, helps me be accountable. They have a weekly service here at Rutgers on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Follow their Instagram, A-Life-RU. But in terms of like outside of A-Life, I'm heavy on like boundaries for myself. There are certain things that I will turn down because of like where I am with my walk with Christ. So I'm not gonna go out to the bars every week or stay out until 4 a.m. There's certain things, I'm not going to the club, y'all. That's not something I'm gonna do. But that's just my personal choice. Like, that's what I'm having discernment not to do, so that's what I'm doing, and I'm sticking to it. And I have close friends, Jocelyn, she's also a Christian, so accountability partners, I think the biggest thing is setting boundaries and also community. And I was lucky enough, well, blessed enough to find that my freshman year. So it was easy for me to like keep up with it. If that makes sense. I hope it does. Okay, next section is YouTube, but this is section 4, question 1. Why do you have a YouTube channel? Now, I don't know if whoever asked this was trying to side eye me, but nonetheless, if this is shade or not, I'm not taking it as that way. Why do I have a YouTube channel? Why not? I think it's something fun. I love watching people's vlogs, so why not vlog? I love, like, I've always wanted to do it since like I was young, and I just never did it. And so I'm picking the camera back up. I'm having fun with it this time around. Like I said, during the pandemic, I originally started my channel, but I didn't stick with it. I just fell off. That's just the honest truth. Like I said, I took time off from school, so let's just make sense. Let's run it back. Because you might be saying, oh, I took a break from school because of the pandemic. No. I was enrolled to school my sophomore year. It was fully remote my fall of sophomore year. Then spring of sophomore year, I took a leave of absence from school, and that summer is when I started my channel for just in timeline. But yeah, so when I say I wasn't doing anything, it wasn't because of the pandemic, but it was during the height of the pandemic, if that makes sense. But yeah, why not? Like, I think this is fun. I encourage everyone to do what they've been wanting to do for a long time. Have fun with it. I feel like only good can come out of it as long as you use it in the right way and you have the right mindset. So someone asked, where do you hope to take your content? And honestly, wherever I feel led to. Right now, I'm gonna be doing vlogs, maybe some more sit down videos like this if I have like stories that I want to tell. But honestly, we're just gonna see. I'm going with the flow. I'm not trying to have like a very strict mindset on, oh, I have to do this type of content. It's mainly gonna be like lifestyle type content. Like maybe I share my hair or getting ready or something like that, or cook with me. I'm down to incorporate those things. I'm doing this for fun, guys. I enjoy watching YouTube channels, so why not do it myself? And I think it's fun. All right, section 5. These are, I'm gonna call it spicy, but it's not even that deep, y'all. But someone asked me, are you judgmental? I feel like this is a question for people around me to answer about me, but my answer is no. I feel like judgmental people go out of their way to find something wrong about people on their first shot, or like just being judgy in a way that's like condemning people. I don't like that attitude. Everyone has their flaws, everyone has ups and downs, and you really never know what someone is going through behind closed doors that may be making them have a bad day, or like their circumstances. I try my best and do my best not to gossip, not to indulge in that childish behavior, but I am a big observer. So I don't know if this person that asked me this seen me in person or if you're just going off my Instagram, but nonetheless, in person, depending on where I'm at, like I can be to myself, but that doesn't mean I'm judging you or the situation around me. I'm very big on observing, and eventually, like if I'm comfortable, I'm gonna open up. You're gonna get the fun side out of me, but that takes time. And just because I'm observing does not mean I'm judging, but I am using those observations in determining how I will interact with you. So whether or not I'm gonna share certain things with you, if I'm gonna say hi and bye, if I feel like I can befriend you, or if we can hang out again. Yeah, I feel like that is the answer to your question. Overall, no, I'm not judgmental. I just have boundaries and I observe a lot, and I'm to myself a lot. So next question, do you have any piercings? Yes. I have 2 in my ears right now. My second one has this scissor earring, and then I have like the classic one down here as well. Obviously my nose and my belly. my belly is pierced, and I feel like I'm good on piercings. I used to want a bar, but I'm kind of glad I didn't get it, because I feel like that was kind of a phase. And I used to want up here my cartilage, but again, with curly hair, I feel like that just doesn't mix. My piercings take a while to heal, and having to not have product in my curls touch my ear, that's gonna be doing a lot. That's kind of why I'm done. I don't feel like I need any more, like, or that I want any more right now. Number 4, multiple of y'all asked me, are you single? Are you single? Are you single? The answer is yes, I am in a season of singleness. And yeah, I've been focusing on myself. It's been a while, guys. Over 6 or 7 months, probably, maybe even more. I don't want to do the math right now, but yeah, just making sure everything that I want for myself and what God wants comes into alignment. Yes, the answer is yes. That goes into the next question. What's the worst date you've been on? The worst date that comes to mind was honestly a traumatic experience. I'm smiling about it, but I feel like that's another video, y'all. That's another video. If I feel led to share my testimony on that, I will. But right now, not for this video. Sorry, y'all. Someone asked, why are you so beautiful? Have you seen my mother? But thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Someone asked, who are you trying to get together with? What do you mean by that? Like, are you asking if I have a crush? Are you asking if I want to collab? What do you mean by that? If you're asking if I have a crush, no, I don't have a crush right now. And if you want to collab, if you want to make a video together, let's do it. I feel like that would be fun. But yeah, all right, y'all. That's wraps. So I feel like this is a quick and easy sit down video for y'all to get to know me a little bit better, because I've been on a hiatus from my channel, and also I kind of just jumped in it with my last week's vlog. Not last week's, my spring break vlog. Check that out. Super fun video. But anyway, thank you for tuning into this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for the next time I'll be posting a video. This was really fun answering you guys' questions. Honestly, I feel like there was a lot of good ones in there, and my DMs are open if you have any more questions just in general. My Instagram is down in the description. I'm talking too fast. My Instagram is down in the description below. Stay tuned for more videos, and I'm also down for suggestions on the content that you guys want to see. Like I said earlier, this is fun, so I'm not putting a whole lot of pressure on it. But yes, it was nice chatting with you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.